Alright, so this week we're continuing on with our Hang Power Clean series that we're going through. Gonna go through really just one substitute that we use a little bit for somebody who's struggling or really just sucks at doing hang power cleans. Another one which is really commonly used is a kettlebell swing. So there's plenty of information out there about how to do a kettlebell swing. As I said in the previous two videos that we've done, the point of a hang power clean that we're trying to use for athletic development has to really do with that violent hip extension. Okay, doing a kettlebell swing properly will give you the same stimulus. One of the things that you won't be able to do with a kettlebell swing in comparison to a hang power clean is load it up as much. However, while you're trying to learn it, to making sure that you're allocating your training time properly, it is an easier movement to learn and it is a really, really good substitute. One of the things that I like to use, which is a little bit of fun for a lot of people, is grabbing a dead ball. So we got a relatively light dead ball here, but when I mean a dead ball, I mean basically like that. When you pick it up, it's just going to hit the ground and not bounce back up at you. If you do this movement with a harder medicine ball, it's probably going to bounce off down the street into somebody's car window, and that somebody's not going to be super happy with you. So this one's a reverse medicine ball toss. Again, the reason I like it as a substitute is because what are we looking for? We're looking for that violent hip extension. This particular movement you can do. So starting in our regular good athletic position. So feet outside my hips, toes pointed forward, thinking about digging those toes into the big toes into the ground. Then from there I'm keeping that chest up, I'm keeping that back nice and flat. Both hands on either side of the medicine ball, and then from there I'm going to try and take this medicine ball and throw it over my head backwards as high and as far as I can backwards. So it looks something like. So again, what I'm looking for is that violent hip extension, really driving up and just trying to get as much height and as much distance as I can on that medicine ball as I throw it behind myself. The reason I like doing the reverse toss rather than the forward toss is because if you are going to get it all the way over the back of your head, you have to drive up and you have to get into that fully extended position. Now, one mistake that you can make with this movement, you can go far too heavy on this movement, and when I say too heavy, I mean it affects your mechanics and it affects your posture and position when you do it. So to start off with, if you haven't done it before, go a little bit lighter, make sure you can do it properly, and then increase the weight as you go, which should be a fairly solid rule for everything that you're doing when it comes to your training. But that's a really fun, really solid substitute for a power clean that if you're really struggling to get the movement, you can throw into your training straight away without having too much trouble of learning it. So have fun. Again, make sure you get the dead balls, not the medicine balls that bounce, because you don't want someone angry at you for throwing a medicine ball into their car window. Bye.